Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Wherever you are watching this, I if you are watching for the first time, my name is Ifakayode. I'm a spiritual consultant and traditional herbalist. So, if you are watching for the first time, I will urge you to subscribe to the channel so that you will be a member of the family and you will not miss any of the video updates. You will not miss any of the video updates. So today I bring another special tip. This one I call the battle of the bondage remover or the blockage remover. So in my last video I said I promised my viewers that I am going to drop something that is pertaining to the month we are in. And I said in that video that when December is near like this, when the new year is near, there are some work you're supposed to be doing. Although everyone needs money, but it is not every time money. It's not every time we'll be dropping video on money. It is not every time we'll be dropping video on we'll be doing video on some other things. So because whoever is having spiritual bondages will find it really hard to get the result. Even if they use millions of naira on spiritual work, at the end of the day it will still not yield a good result. So and that's the more reason why I'm dropping this one, just like I said, and this is one of it. This is one of the work I promised to give you in this month, and I want everyone to go and practice this one as soon as possible, and just like I said that the new year is approaching and every bondages on you need to offload it so that it will not follow you go new year. So starting from now, if you see this video, go and practice it. It is very simple, and this one will not require any practical video or the practical part. So we just go directly to the point and guide you on how to do it. So it's just very simple. And today's one we are going to need just three items, and it is not something far-fetched, something you can get in your garden, something that you can get around you. So even people in the diaspora can even do this. So it is not until you go to anyone. And the last time I make the video, there was this man saying that my video was very longer. According to him, we are not supposed to be making explanation. But one thing I want you to understand is spiritual works are not cooking tips. They are not cooking tips. They are not cooking recipes you will see on the YouTube and go and do just anyhow. Spiritual work requires that you give it time, watch carefully, because a single mistake could cause a great problem to you. So and that is more reason why even people that used to come to my temple or people that come here knows me very well that I used to make much explanation for people. If you want to do any work for me, I'll firstly give you explanation on it. So because I always consider put myself in a situation whereby what if I'm not in this position, or what if I'm the one seeking that solution, and I don't know anything at all. I'm just an innocent. When you just go to someone and you said you need anything, they just give it to you without giving you the explanation. That is kind of a wickedness. That is such a big wickedness they do to you, but you will not know. So because we are making explanation maybe just for a few minutes of the video, and you are thinking we are taking much of your time, I think a person like this knew less about what we call spirituality, because it is not something you will just anyone can start a spiritual channel. Anyone can post anything online, either on YouTube, Facebook, or any social media platform. There's no barrier in it. But do they really know what it takes to be a spiritual person? Do you just jump into your spiritual journey like that? Is just like something you will just do. When you learn a cooking tip on YouTube or any platform, you will just go and do it anyhow. But spiritual work are not something like this. Pardon me if I'm saying something against your faith, but let me tell you one thing. A single mistake like this in a spiritual work will cost a lifetime problem. So that's more reason why I will make take my time to make much explanation very well, because this thing we spend some time to learn it. It is learning. You can learn spiritual work anywhere. Some people does not even go into any extra length of learning spiritual work. Maybe they did not inherit anything, they did not learn anything, but they just, maybe they woke up into maybe they got it online and they say okay, they are spiritually okay now, they can, be doing it for people. They are calling themselves a spiritual person, without knowing the root of everything. So that's not where we are going. So just not to take much of our time, because this video is not going to be that very long, but I'm just trying to say what is necessary and what you should know. So for this video, you are going to need just 3 items, just like I said at the beginning. And the first item is a bitter leaf. Go and get a fresh bitter leaf. So a fresh bitter leaf. And then another items you are going to need is a potash. I don't know. Okay, I will ask them to put the potash in the video. The video, they will add the picture. I think the potash is used mostly in kitchen, in African, most of African food and vegetables. There are some food, when you want to cook it in Africa, you need to add the potash. So just like when you want to cook some vegetables, some efo, something, something like that is very hard, you will put the potash there. So but this one is just not ordinary potash. The potash are two. So one is abo, one is ako. So this one we are going to use is, we are needing here is akokan, the potash, the one that used to be long. There are some that looks like stone. There are some that used to be having some shining things like this. But when you get the potash, you will know what I'm talking about. The potash we used to cook, the potash we use in our kitchen is what we are going to need. Just a small one like this, just a small pieces of that potash. Just a small pieces of that potash and your fresh bitter leaves. Pieces of that small potash and your fresh bitter leaves. So, and the last items we are going to need for this is a soap, a local soap. So you are going to get a local soap, either white or black, anyone you get. And if you cannot find any of those soap, you have white soap, or this maybe white soap, even if it's a bar soap, and you can slice it into small pieces, in as much as you can grind everything, so it will still be useful. So those are the 3 items: the fresh bitter leaves, the potash, akokan, the potash. Just little potash. Don't let it be too much, because when the thing is too much, it will make the soap so watery or something. So you need to get akokan, the potash, and then akokan or kan bilala. So we call it like that, akokan or kan bilala. So it's either you get both, any of those of both. So the first bitter leaf, the potash, and your soap. And all you will need to do is just simple things. You will just take your grinding stone or anything, or maybe your mortar and pestle. This thing we used to pound things in Africa, mortar and pestle. The normal thing you use to pound the yam, or a pounded yam. So you can use that. So you will fetch much bitter leaf, depending on the quantity of your soap. Assuming you are using a soap of $1, which is 500 naira in Nigeria currency or something. So if you are using that soap, that means you are going to get maybe a smaller quantity of bitter leaves. So but if you are using much soap, that means you are going to fetch much bitter leaves. So you put the bitter leaf into your mortar or your grinding stone, then you will grind it to a very soft element. You will grind it very well, and when it is grinded, then you will now add the potash, the small potash, grind it together again. Then now add your soap, your local soap. Now add it and make everything mix very well. And when it is mixed, put it into your white bowl, your prepared white bowl or white plastic, or anything at all, just put it there, but must be white. It's better you find a white and cover it. So you will cover this for 3 days, and this is how you are going to use it. So when you prepare it like that, then you will cover it for like 3 days and put it somewhere, keep it very well. So and then you'll be using it to bath in the night before you sleep, and in early in the morning. So if you are to use it in the morning, it must be as early as 7 a.m., starting from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. That is when you can use it. So when it has passed the time, you cannot use it again if you are to use it in the morning. But if you have no opportunity to use it in the morning, you can still use it at night, starting from 10 in the night. When you are not going out again, just put it on your local sponge, pray to it, and go and use it to bath. So you'll be using that repeatedly for this month and towards December, so that you can even use it in New Year. But it's better you do it on time, so that most of the spiritual bondages, you will offload it on time. Most of the bondages will not be following you to the New Year. So all you will need to do is just do it like that and keep it very well. And one good news is this soap can be shared. This soap can be shared. Assuming you are the father in the house, you prepare this kind of soap, give it to your children, your wife, but different sponges. So you don't share sponges. So different sponges, and it can be shared. So that's the good news there. Not something. So if you do it very big in a big bowl, if you do find a big bowl and prepare it very plenty, that means you can prepare it much, so that it will be enough for the whole family. So for the whole family. So but whoever must use it. So assuming you are the woman who wants to prepare this, you must make sure it is the time you are not on your period, or the time you are very clean. And the soap as well, anything unholy always affects spiritual work. So it's better to keep yourself holy before you will practice the work. So it's just as simple as that. Nothing is involved. Nothing is involved. So that is it. So that's the tip for today. So I will urge everyone to go and start doing this now. Start batting it, so that by the new year, all my subscribers will be having a good news and a good testimony to give. So by the next time, we'll be sharing another very strong tip. I'm bringing one strong tip to this channel very soon. Just stay tuned, subscribe, share to help others, share with your friends, share with your family, and let them subscribe too. So we'll be motivated to post more. So I still remain Ifakayode. Next time I will be posting more things. Remain blessed and enjoy your day.